Hi everybody, it's Sandra. Thank you so much for coming to my channel today. We're going to take a look at a jewelry haul that I got at an auction. I have some really beautiful antique pieces, some vintage stuff, and definitely a few pieces of Victorian. So thanks again for coming. Please let me know what your favorite piece is and we will get going. Before we dive into the auction, I want to show you a few things I just got a couple of hours ago at a pawn store. I got this lovely little costume pin. Isn't that nice? So I believe the words brooch and pin can be used interchangeably, but I think it is common practice to call the bigger items brooches. I really like this one. I don't know what kind of glass that is, but this one is very nicely done. Pretty, right? And then I found this. So when I see old boxes like this, I just think they're charming. I really love old boxes. So this is an old Victorian ring. This is probably 9 carat. I will have to test it. And unfortunately, it is missing a stone right there, which is too bad. But I will be able to replace that. I may even have something real to put in there. And then I will likely just have my jeweler mount it in there for me because it's prong set and I can't do that. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. And I just do really, really love this box too. It really does look like 9 karat gold to me. I mean, I hope it is. I don't know. We shall find out. Pretty little ring in any event. I found a hand ring. Isn't this so nice? So this one is sterling silver. This is called a Fede Gimel ring. So Fede is the word for when hands are clasped like this. And Gimel is jewelry that is multiple hoops, 2 or more hoops like this. Look, it's almost like a puzzle ring. Let's see if I can get it apart. There you go. Okay. So we have the woman's hand. Look at that really pretty cuff. We have the man's hand. He has like the man cuff and the heart. And they all go together. I really like the heart is sort of like hidden. That's so great. I was so excited to find this. I couldn't believe it. I love it. I got this too. I am getting ready to put up some 1928 jewelry. That's the name brand here. We know that because of the swirl. But I'm really eyeing these marcasites because I really do need some to repair some things. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this yet. And then I just wanted to show you this silly thing. I thought this was a trinket box, but watch what happens when you open this. What? Come on. It's an ashtray. How cool is that? I don't smoke, but this is so cool. It makes me want to smoke just because I would love to just whip this out of my purse. And anyway, that's an unusual ashtray, I would say, right? Let's get on to the auction stuff now. If you've never been to an antique auction before, what happens is, well, the better pieces are usually auctioned individually, but all the pieces I got were just sort of sitting in one box. So you get what you get. You know, you can't pick out the pieces you want and leave the rest. So some of these have damage. This one is marked sterling. I'm sorry, my lighting's really terrible today. And I think this is really interesting. As you can see, something is supposed to be hanging right there. That's really cool, I think. I like that one. Here's a pretty old brooch. I love this. The stone is a little bit, this is glass. It's like got some little sort of scratches, not anything too bad, but I think this metal works really pretty. I love this. That is very nice. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. A lot of these items are pretty grimy. Here's another one with a really pretty purple stone. This one is nice too. It needs to be cleaned up. I think it's so pretty though. Isn't that nice? I don't see anything broken, do you? I like a mold like this. I really do. I think they're interesting. I love this ring though. This looks like something from the Renaissance. I mean, it isn't, but that's sort of what it reminds me of. And it fits me too, which is an added bonus. I really like it. I think it's very cool. These are all glass here, I think, unless, I don't know, maybe that's an amethyst. I'm not sure. I don't have my tester right now, so I can't check it out. But I love this ring. Such interesting prongs here, too. Beautiful. These are very interesting bangles, I think. I love the metalwork here. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, and I've seen a lot of bangles in my day. I mean, maybe you have, but I haven't. But I love this color. What a beautiful golden color. And here's the matching one in a nice cherry red. Aren't those nice? I think it's interesting that one is silver tone and one is gold tone. These are in nice condition too. I really, really love these. Very old fashioned, right? Yet you could still wear them today and look very cool. I don't know about you, but I love dragon jewelry. This is an amazing piece. This is old. I think that's carnelian. Look at the tongue and everything. This is so great. And the bad news is there's only one earring. There's another sort of face right there. Can you see that? Wow, that's ferocious. Look at that. So I think I'm going to bring this to my jeweler and see how we can make this into a necklace, because I don't know. I don't want to lose this piece right here, so I'm not sure what to do about that. Maybe it could hang down or something. That's such a shame that the other one isn't here. Very cool item. This ring is very interesting. I guess that's Buddha. But what I think is interesting are these skulls. This seems to be a handmade piece. But I don't know. I think it's nice that there's some adjustability there. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I really, really like this, and it fits me too. I just think there's a lot of interesting things here, and I really like this color. This isn't plastic or anything, it's stone. It has seen better days, I guess, right? There's a lot of like wear to the high points there. I love this. Interesting. Look at this handsome guy. I like his tail. That's really great. This is a brooch. This one doesn't seem to be as old as some of the others, but I really love this. Wouldn't that look so great on a jacket or a blouse? That's fantastic. Here's a piece of Victorian loveliness. Now there, see that right there? There are a couple of scratches on that middle stone, unfortunately. But if you wore this, it's not like anybody would ever notice it or anything like that. So here's our C clasp, so named because it's shaped like the letter C. And here's our tube hinge. This is a nice old piece. I am pretty crazy about this. I just love it. Here's a very pretty belt buckle. I like this one. I have a couple of belt buckles. Oops, there's a better one I'm going to show you in a minute. Let me like zoom out a little bit. Isn't that really nice? I think this is very nicely made. Glass stone. That's a lovely piece. Here's another beautiful belt buckle. Look at the thistle. That's glass. This one is so pretty. It's very ornate. Wow. I really, really love this one. What do you think? Lovely. But here comes the best one, according to me. Look at this beautiful Art Nouveau item. So we'll take a look here at how it works. It hooks on there like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the design on that. Roses, vines. That is so beautiful. A little bit of mother of pearl. Look how pretty that is too. I didn't see any marks on this other than this that somebody wrote with pencil. I have to take a closer look at this. That's so pretty. You know, this one, you could kind of wear it as a brooch if you wanted to convert it, you know. I mean, I wouldn't. I would just keep everything original, but that's a great item. Look at this pretty pendant. Isn't this nice? Grapes and grape leaves, very, very big motif in jewelry for a long, long time. I think this one is antique. This looks sterling to me. It's sort of not looking like it with this bad lighting that I have going on, but I think it is sterling, so I will give that a test. Let's just see if it's magnetic or not. I have my magnet right here that I got on Amazon. So if it sticks, it's not real. If it doesn't stick, it doesn't mean that it is real. It's just that if it sticks, it's not real. And that is not sticking. So it may be real silver. It may not. It's really pretty. I think it's interesting that they put a green stone in there. I mean, I don't know. I just think the whole thing has a very interesting design. This is a very unassuming little piece, but I love it. I believe that's a scarab. This is old, and there's a little loop. Put a necklace on this. Isn't that nice? Now there is some verdigris here that we can get off with vinegar. I will have to take care of that. I think that's just darling. This one looks to be from the 1920s. Really pretty. This is an unusual item. It has this thing on it. I don't know if this belongs on there or not. See, it's kind of weird because it has this part too. So I'm not sure. I've never seen anything quite like it. And it's too big to be a bracelet, so I'm not sure. These coins aren't that old. These are from the 1950s. Yeah, that one says 1954. I think that one says 55, and this one is also 54. It's interesting. I'm just not sure exactly what it is. If you know, please just type it below. I'm not sure if this even belongs on here, but it might. I like it anyhow. Not all of the jewelry in this lot is antique. We'll take a look at some that seem to be from the 60s or 70s. Here's a great big ring. I love stuff like this. This has almost like a masculine look to it, even though there's flowers. It's just sort of big and bold, just the way I like them. Look at that. Interesting and adjustable. I think that's glass. Yeah, that is glass. Interesting. I guess they're trying to make it look like a star sapphire. Look at this crazy ring. I've never, ever seen anything like this. See how that would be worn too? I guess that's a drum, right? I guess so. That's so different. Never seen anything like that one. Oh, this one's really good though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I love this one. Very unusual. I love Egyptian themed jewelry. I love this one. This one's really awesome. And what I like about it is it doesn't wiggle around on my finger. Like it kind of stays put. It is stationary. I just love the shape of it. I love that stone too. I dig it. Here's one that is just a brown stone or a gray stone with sort of some green. I don't know. I'm not sure what color this is. This one's in nice condition. Nice big statement piece. Look, there's not a lot of stuff going on. It's not ornate or anything. It's like the stone is the statement. There's your statement. And here's another one with a big stone. This one is not adjustable, I guess. Very dramatic. So this whole lot came from a woman who owned a jewelry store. That's what the auctioneer said. So I'm not sure if it was like an estate situation where the family like put her stuff in or her store's stuff, or maybe she had an antique store and sold a lot of jewelry. I am not exactly sure. Did I already do this one? I think I did. Sorry. Look at this elegant little pin. Isn't that nice? Sort of rainbow colors in those stones. No missing stones either. This one's in nice condition. I love that one. I like the shape of this. Here's some cute earrings that I will actually wear. I believe these are sterling. I'll have to check them out, but I really like these. They are kind of small for me, but sometimes if I wear my hair up, I do like little earrings. And I really like the way these reflect the light. Closed backs, that's interesting. I see stuff like this from time to time. These are mahjong tiles, I believe. Somebody just made them into earrings. And some nice carving on there. This poor brooch is not in great condition. Somebody could bring this back to beauty. Not me, that's for sure. This one looks to be from the 1930s. Wow, was she trying to get $30 for that? I think that's a little ambitious, considering it's an awful shape. Oh, and it's broken to boot. Look at that. No pin. That looks to be replacement anyway. Well, I'm sure this was very, very beautiful in its day. These are interesting. These are very, very large necklaces. I have 3 of them here. And they're limited. Wait. Oh, she was trying to get $35 each for these in her shop. Oh, I think they're Talbots actually. Let's see if we can find out. Really nicely made. Oh, I just love this kind of plastic. So fun. And I swear, oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Let's see. Yes, so I think that is the Talbot's thing. I have 3 of these. These should be pretty easy to sell. I might keep one because I love them. My camera's not doing this justice. This is really a cool looking thing. Well, all 3 of them. Interesting. Look at this sweet necklace. I believe this is check. It's in nice condition. It really is. Such great colored stones. Now this one has a little bit of a problem here, but it's not that bad. Sometimes little problems like this help, because if this was in perfect condition, maybe they would have sold it individually, or maybe she would have sold it in her shop. But see, I just need to put that little thing on there, which I can do, no problem. Even the backside is so pretty. Wow, I love that one. Do you? I really do. Here's a sweet little pin too. What I like about this is like it moves a little bit. See how they did that? They put it on like well, it's metal, but they kind of made it so that it could move. I think that's really interesting. Missing a bunch of its enamel right there. That's a very sweet little pansy regardless, though. Horse brooches are collectible. I might be able to sell this for something. This looks to be pewter. Not as old as some of the other stuff. This is interesting. I think that's a dog. I think. Um, hmm. Sheep? I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. I have seen some in celluloid that are marked Depose. Oh, wait a second. Is that marked? Huh. I don't know what that says. Do you? I cannot tell. Is that EAT? Oh boy. Well, somebody tell me if somebody can probably recognize what that is, right? Oh, D&C patent, maybe? Well, that's interesting. I'll look that up. There's a little bit of paint right there. I don't dare take it off. But this is interesting. That's a very interesting carving. I don't think that's ivory. It looks to be bone. I've never seen anything quite like this. I even like that. That's a really cool hinge, too. Here's a sweet little pin. This is an early plastic in there. I really like this color. I suppose it's meant to look like coral. This one is just pot metal, possibly from the 30s or 40s. I like that one a lot. I think this gigantic lion medallion is likely from the 70s. That's kind of what it looks like to me. This looks to be pewter, or at least have some pewter in it. But I'm not sure about this chain going with it. That's the thing I'm wondering about. This is a really nice hammered link. No marks, but yeah, I'm just questioning whether or not they go together. They're both very cool. I mean, and they look cool together too. Just not sure if they started off life as partners or not. Look at this beautiful Victorian brooch. So that is not a crack. I mean, if it is, it's on the inside, not on the outside, because it can't be felt or seen. But this has the nice long pin going out further than the piece. This is for when fabrics are much, much thicker. And there's our beautiful tube hinge, also sometimes called a T-bar hinge. This is a great, great old piece. I wonder who wore this. Makes you wonder, right? This is a beauty, but it's missing a stone right there, which is too bad. I don't know if I'll be able to replace that. These are not plastic. They look plastic, but they're not. This is very pretty. This one's probably from the 1940s. I sure love that one. What a pretty shade of green it is. And look at the leaves. They're so nicely designed. It's like a work of art, this one. Here's a pendant. I don't think this one is that old. I also don't think it's silver. Some of these things I think, well, first of all, some of these things I'm going to be keeping. And then some I will sell. And then some I will probably just put in an auction. I hope to get all my money back and then some. We'll find out. A lot of times I'm able to get things very inexpensively, but this is not one of them. I did spend a lot of money at this auction, so I'm a little bit concerned because I do want to get my money back. This is weird. It's a button, and it looks like somebody made something out of it. I don't know. It is very pretty. I'm trying to figure out what that scene is. At a geisha girl, and people are bowing to her, and I don't know. Pretty interesting. Just kind of not jewelry. This is a pretty thing. Now, this was a Stanhope at some point in its life, but it isn't anymore. See how there's two little things right there? I can't figure out what they are. Let me see if I put my loop up, if we could figure it out. I just think there's something wrong. I think it's missing something. I think it's broken. No. Yeah, I don't think this is correct. I think something's up with this. And I guess this one is some sort of a plastic too. This may be celluloid because it's very, very light. Interesting cross. This is sort of a mod take on a swan. I guess it's a swan. Not as old as some of the other pieces for sure. This one's cool though. I like it. I got some little pins. Look at this one. Oh, I love you. You are just so darling. This one may be as new as the 1920s. It might be from the 1910s or the 1900s, which would be Edwardian. That one's pretty and it's in very nice condition. And then we have this one. I really love mosaic jewelry. I have two pieces of micro mosaic. I would kind of almost consider this micro mosaic because can you see my thumbnail? This is a tiny little thing. Now these look to be pieces of shell. So pretty. Let's see what it says. It looks like it's marked with something there, doesn't it? Let me see. This says 800 on top, and then underneath it says EOA. So this one is silver. It's actually in very nice condition. I don't know who EOA is. I would have to look that up. This one is really particularly pretty. Look at the flowers. I like the daisy. Beautiful. And here's another little tiny one. This is so pretty. I love that one. And I have one more small one. This. I don't know what that's made of. Some sort of stone. Not pretty. This jewelry is so dirty. My hands are like filthy now. This one is gold filled. We have two of these. Missing stone here and here. Oh, I should probably just take this out and make one good one. But they are broken. They should be pins. And so that's too bad. And here's the one that isn't broken. Isn't that sweet? There's the pin mechanism. Here's a very delicate bangle. Such pretty cutout filigree. And this one is broken. So something snapped off there. I don't know if that could be replaced. Sometimes I have seen in old catalogs where they would sell a bracelet like this, for example, and then you could buy it in silver, gold, platinum, or just costume. I don't know why this one is reminding me of that kind of thing, but this one is costume. And here's another darling little bracelet. Same problem, broken. Yeah. It's too bad. I don't think that could probably be fixed either. Or, well, I guess anything can be fixed, but it wouldn't be worth the price because it is costume jewelry. It is certainly very pretty, though. What do you think about this item? This has a lot of movement. This one kind of looks like it's from the 1960s to me. I don't know. I've never seen anything quite like it. I wonder if this is a sort of an artisan thing and somebody took old jewelry and made it. I'm not sure. It's different. Here's a pair of old cufflinks. Boy, do I have cufflinks. I bought a lot of cufflinks at an auction about a year and a half ago. I've sold a bunch of them. I made my money back, but I have an awful lot of cufflinks. I don't need any more. These are nice, though. These are probably from the 20s. Pretty stones. Here's some very nice glistening AB crystal earrings from the 1950s. These are in good condition. Sometimes you see these and they're scratched. These look to be pretty good, though. Gently used. Here's a beautiful item that was nice in its day, but now it's broken, and I would have no idea how to fix this. I'm not even sure how it goes. Let's see. Oh, that would have been nice. Look at this. That's all glass. These are glass. Wow, that's a shame. I don't know. I guess somebody who's clever could do something with this. Not me. I don't want to handle it too much because all these beads are going to go flying off of here. Oh well. Whatever you were probably really nice. Here's a non-old item. A little pewter sailboat. And here is an interesting item because it's a sad elephant and his trunk is down. Aw. No markings on this. He's kind of cute. I like him. Also some pewter Seahorse earrings. It's a very interesting box lot, I think. There's sort of no rhyme or reason to a lot of this stuff, but I like the older pieces personally. Here's an unusual dress clip. That is a stone. This has sort of an Aztec feel, I guess. And here's how the dress clip part works. That's a patent number. I don't know what to make of it. That's not a dragon, is it? Let me just see something. I don't think so. It kind of looks like one in a weird way, but I think those are flowers, actually. It's a pretty little pin. And that says, Made in Israel 925. It really doesn't look like it's sterling silver to me. I'd have to test this just to make sure, because, sometimes these marks tell fibs. And here's a cute little book charm. This is not the Lord's Prayer, right? Yeah, it's the Our Father who art in heaven one. That's pretty. I don't think it closes all the way. Maybe it's not supposed to. Yeah, it's supposed to. I think there's supposed to be something there. Okay. All right. It's broken. And I think there's only one last thing. This interesting pendant. What do you think about this? I actually like it. It's a sort of a intaglio. See? It's carved in as opposed to a cameo, which is raised up. I'm not sure how old this one is, but I dig it. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed looking at my auction haul. I do have at least 3 more installments coming up from that same auction. So I hope you will stay tuned for those. I hope you will stay well, and I will see you soon. All right. Thanks again for coming.